Good morning, Elevate Mastermind. Dr. Kepman Laszlo here, and I'm very excited to share today's Monday Motivator with you. Today is kind of about the psychology mindset of spirituality. Now, to make that very simple, I truly believe there are three components to believing in a higher power that give you incredible strength. Now, for me personally, I'm a Christian. I've been a Christian for, oh my gosh, I don't want to add it up, probably 30 years or so, as far as, a Christian having a relationship with Jesus. So I don't want to get too religious on this call, but that's what I am personally. At the same time, I'm extremely open-minded, very, very respectful and open to literally all religions. If you want to learn more about that, please read my book. But what I want to talk to you about today, as far as a strength in business, is the psychological mindset of those that believe, that of those that are believers. Okay, number one, if you believe that there is a higher power that loves you, right? And I'm just going to use the term God here. That's the one that I'm most comfortable with. That's the one that I believe in. If you believe that God loves you and you were literally created for a reason, and unconditionally, no matter what you do, he's always there to love you. Imagine what that does psychologically. I don't know if you've seen the studies on kids that were raised literally with zero love versus kids that were raised in very loving homes and households. It's a remarkable difference, and we almost can't function not knowing that we're not loved. It's one of the most important aspects of belief in self and character and going after what you want is having a strong sense that I'm loved. It feels good. And so people who believe that God loves them, they have that unconditional source of strength, if you will. So that's number one. Number two is all about faith. It's gonna be okay, right? If you have the mindset where everything is happening for a reason, we may not understand it, but everything's happening for a reason. We believe that God is in control of our lives until we start to make, choices outside of his plan, which we can certainly do as well. But when you believe that, it's one of those psychological factors that everything's going to be okay. Maybe I don't need to be so stressed about this. I'm being led down this path. I'm going to follow this energy. So that's number two. An incredible aspect is faith. So number one was being loved by a creator bigger than yourself. Number two is having the faith that know that everything's going to be okay. And number three is just having the old-fashioned attitude of gratitude. Most people who have a good relationship with a higher power than them are just a little more thankful. They don't let the small things in life really get them down because, I've shared this 100 times, but it makes so much sense to me. If I'm driving down the road and I'm in a traffic jam, do I want to get all expectant and angry and I'm going to be late and this is terrible and life is over? No, I don't. I want to take a deep breath, hopefully call who I need to call to handle that little challenge there, but then just be grateful. I'm really glad I'm in a car with a steering wheel and four wheels and I'm not pulling an ox across a dirt road to get some water 2 miles away from my village, right? I'm pretty grateful about that when I get in my car. Number two, I can push a button on my radio and listen to an amazing song that took an incredible musical artist, an incredible musician, all the band, 3 years to come up with, to make it absolutely perfect. And they were up in the middle of the night and scratching these lyrics on a piece of paper. And literally, I just get to turn on my dial and tune into the station I'm listening to and listen to it. I'm pretty grateful about that. And it's free. So that's what I had for you today. The three psychological mindset advantages that you have in the life in a spiritual life. Number one, you are loved by a source higher than yourself. Number two, have faith that everything, every time, is going to be okay. And lastly, number three, pick an attitude of gratitude. Try not to be so expectant of things. And just remember, we truly are all human beings balancing on this big ball we call Earth, right? We're all trying to figure it out. That was your Monday Motivator. This one went a little longer, but I just felt inspired to share that with you guys this morning. Have a wonderful day. I'll be sending out an email for the mastermind this Friday. Talk to you later. Bye-bye.